I know you said first house like 3 times, but I thought you were being metaphorical.
I thought it would fill you with a sense of adventure.
It damn well doesn't. You're taking me to the planet where nobody lives. I thought we'd end up on the 3rd or the 5th or some sweet space station or something. Not another cave filled with old religious nut jobs.
Why would a necromantic gathering be held on a space station? Behold, the last paragraph. Turning your benighted eyes to lines 5 and 6. Tell me the implications.
No retainers, no attendants, no domestics. Well, you'd be shitted to hell otherwise. You'd have to bring along Crocs. Look, are you really saying that there's nobody going to be there but us and some crumbly old hierophants?
That is the implication, yes.
For crying out loud, then let me wear what I want and give me back my longsword.
10,000 years of tradition, Griddle.
I don't have 10,000 years of tradition, bitch! I have 10 years of two-hander training and a mild allergy to face paint. I am worth so much less to you with pizza face and a toothpick.
10,000 years of tradition dictates that the Ninth House should have been at its leisure to produce, at the very least, a cavalier with the correct sword, the correct training, and the correct attitude. To suggest that the Ninth House has not had that leisure would be as good as giving up. I'd be better off going by myself than taking you qua you. But I know how to fake this. I can provide the sword. I can provide a smattering of training. I cannot even slightly provide your attitude. 2 out of 3 is still not 3. The con relies on your shut mouth and your adoption of the minimal requirements, Griddle.
So nobody realizes we're broke, or nearly extinct, or that your parents dump themselves.
So no one takes advantage of the fact that we lack conventional resources. So nobody realizes that the house is out of order. So nobody realizes that my parents can't take care of its interests. We will not become an appendix of the 3rd or 5th houses. Do you hear me, Griddle? If you do anything to even suggest that we are out of order, if I even think you're about to, I'll kill you.
Naturally. But you can't keep this a secret forever.
When I'm a lictor, everything will be different. I'll be in a position to fix things without fear of reprisal. Our leverage now is that nobody knows anything about anything. I've had 3 separate communiques from different houses asking if I'm coming. They don't even know my name.
What are you going to tell them?
Nothing, idiot! This is the House of the Ninth, Griddle. Act accordingly. I won't have people asking questions. You'll look the part. Give me that. Bitch!
I don't want to dress up like a goddamn nun again. I got enough of that when I was 10.
Everyone else will be dressing exactly as they ought to dress. If the Ninth House contravenes that, the house least likely to do such a thing, then people will start to examine us a lot closer than they ought. If you look just right, then perhaps no one will ask you any tricky questions, and nobody will discover that the Cavalier of the House of the Ninth is an illiterate peon. Hold your mouth closed.
I object to illiterate.
Pin-up mags aren't literature, Nav.
I read them for the articles. I look like a douche.
want you to appear before me, like this, every day until the day we leave. I won't cut you bald, even though your hair is ridiculous, because I know you won't shave your head daily. Learn this paint. Wear the robe.
I'm waiting for the and. You know, the payoff. You let me keep my head. I can wear my breastplate, use my sword. You're an imbecile if you think I'll be able to fight properly wearing a robe. And I could cavalier till the rest of them went home. I could cavalier till they made you hand on the first day. And they put sexy pictures of me in a calendar. Where's the and, Onagesimus?
There is no and. If it were merely about getting what I want, I wouldn't have bothered to take you at all. I'd have you packed up into 9 boxes, each box sent to a separate house, with the 9th box kept to comfort Crux in his old age. I'll succeed with you in tow, and no one will ever know there was aught amiss about the house of the 9th. Wear the robe, learn the rapier, you're dismissed.
Isn't this the part where you give me intel? Tell me all about the tasks ahead, who we're with, what to expect?
God, no. All you need to know is that you'll do as I say, or I'll mix bone meal in with your breakfast and punch my way through your gut.